Good morning, y'all. Let me just get everything kind of going here. Make sure my sound is good. Get a little beep boop beep. Sound check seems good. The right game is showing. Pretty much just gonna try and play easy this morning. Just to, you know, run it out. Get those 3 wins. Go into the missions here. Just try and get the 3 wins at easy with each different ship. And then I'll work on these ones later. Probably not gonna try to do insane that much, but we'll see. I think it's just wins for each of these. And those look like wins. Wins. And wins in each different I don't know, tier. And that'll also work for, instead of getting the 5,000 XP before bonus, I did play a little bit throughout the week, but instead of getting the 5,000 before XP bonuses, you can get cause 30 flooding ribbons. So I'm gonna try for that instead of the 5,000 XP before bonuses. Why not? This doesn't really matter for that. And this stuff doesn't really matter either, I don't think. Yeah, no. And same with the premium supplies, obviously. I do have the Bureau project going. I'll probably do that off stream. Getting a little further in that. And we might as well go ahead and get our free crate. And we need for hell here, because this counts, weirdly enough, during the Halloween event. Play a battle, not going to be a problem. Set 3 fires, shouldn't be an issue, and earn 50,000 credits. I can't remember what the credit earn situation is for this. There's the Crimson Break, and what we get for beating it the first time is the base or whatever for the symbol. And then every time else that we play it, we get the 500 Crimson coins. I can't remember what those things are called. And 25,000 credits. And I'm wondering if that counts towards the credit requirement for the day. It might. I don't know. I'm thinking we jump in and I'm just gonna go down the line with these. Already spec'd out the commanders as best as I thought I would be using them right off the bat. Later on I might change some of the skills, but I think right off the bat this is probably gonna do me the best. Let me get my setup here right. Okay, so I don't really feel like I'm going to be getting shot at as much because I'm going to be trying to stay hidden. So I went with the C detectability range. Maximum HP. Since it builds its HP back up, I'm not too worried about that. Not going to be using my guns as much. I'm just really going to be going with the torpedoes, and I would go with the torpedo launcher reload time, but since I get a consumable to get the reload time back or whatever, to get an extra rack of torpedoes, I'm just going to stick with trying to get the consumables down. I went with torpedo speed because I want them to get there a little bit faster. The torpedo damage, I'm not as worried about right now. Low end, this is going to work better. I think that in the later tiers, the torpedo damage is gonna be necessary to try and take out ships. And again, like I said, I'm not going to use this thing as a gunboat. So most of these gun ones I'm not going to be using. Ship launch torpedo damage if your ship is not spotted when torpedoes are launched. That's one I might stick with. Although torpedo damage per 1 knot of your speed, but like I said, I think it's going to be more important for me to be hidden, so I'm not going to be probably moving as fast as I could be. And then after we get our first 500, I'm probably going to put it into that, because that'll increase our HP, rudder shift time, and maximum movement speed, and I find that to be probably more important than, you know, maybe doing, like, how far could I get with this? We'd get to about there. That gets everything back up to, like, a 2 or whatever. That should be fine. Morning, D-Gen. You are welcome to jump in on this if you would like. I know you kind of stopped playing ships, but I'm gonna just jump right into this. I'm having an issue right now where my laptop keeps kind of like trying to go into hibernation mode for some weird reason. I might have to switch over to, I'm gonna try the channel instead of the stream manager. Yeah, so I get the instant reload of torpedoes, temporarily increase the ship's maximum speed, and instantly renders the ship undetectable and slowly restores HP until you fire your main guns, which I'm not going to be doing. And this should be the same as it was in the previous years, or previous year, I should say. And get these torps out. I think that's going to hit the island before it hits him, but
this is going to be easy. In and out. Piece of cake.
Let's go ahead and get these torps back. Might have been a little bit wrong. Okay, that's good. I don't have to worry about moving or anything. We're doing okay. You know what, let's do a wide throw out here. Already got 1 kill. We're not trying for kills, we're trying to get those flooding. Okay, and then that's the end of this, and we move on to the next one. Good, ships is still uninstalled, almost finished. Digimon Story Time Stranger, nice. Oh, this starts out right away. I didn't notice that exactly. Throw those out there. I didn't realize I'm the only destroyer, too. That's kind of interesting. Oh, whoops. Now, reducing the reload, is that just for... No, it is not. I was wondering if that was just for main guns. Okay, we got another kill and a flood. Come on, baby, back up. Go for the behemoth. Oh, he went right in front of my torps. Well, I don't need to exactly go for the behemoth 100% yet, but I would like to. Come on, baby, get around. That, do that, and then do this. He's gonna run right into my torps again. Maybe? Is he gonna try and ram the behemoth? I wouldn't advise it, but, you know, hey. That's just me. Behemoth is kind of catching up to me here. Those out and get ready to start torping these guys.
Torpedoes approaching from the port side.
Oh crap. You're gonna need to do that and haul ass out of here. Still getting hit because I went detected.
Issue resolved, sir. As long as Mother is on our side, we'll be fine.
Oh, I'm boned. Try and get as many torps out as we can.
Enemy cruiser has gone down. Is now deactivated. Tingling sensation. Am I enjoying this?
He's kind of stationary. That's a little weird. And we got more guys coming around on this side now.
Destroyed.
Let's just throw these torps out. I need to pay attention to where I'm going too. Heal up a little more. Switch over. Start going the other way. Keep healing up. That's what we need to do.
They are still in one piece. That's impossible. I have to admit I've underestimated you. Never mind. You'll be destroyed anyway.
Wow, we actually did it.
Okay. I'm gonna need to switch over to the other side now. Again. Oh, it looked like my torpedo was just about to hit him. Okay, how is our... Okay, the prisoner's doing fine.
cruiser has gone down. What is this tingling sensation? Am I enjoying this?
I feel like if I launch on that, they're gonna hit this teammate. I'll do it anyway. We'll go for this other Varge. Alrighty, that's game. I think, right? Yeah. Battle ended. And it's a win. Never had a doubt. I mean, on easy, it's kind of eh. And we got 17 caused floods out of that. So that's not too bad. That Blazing Dread was doing it. I'm wondering which setup he's using. If he's got the one where it consumes the fires, or if he went for the reload. Yep, we got play a battle. We got win a battle there for that. I'm guessing that 25,000 that we get for completing it doesn't count towards this, but economy-wise, we did make 19,000, so that's not too bad. We got over half of the floods we needed. So then for the Blazing Dread, I ended up going with the reload and everything, so I'm planning to use the HE, or the AP more than the HE. So I went with the AP type stuff, getting the consumables back as quick as possible. I'll show you up here. Went with the one where the damage I do, I make back, kind of like a leeching. I'd much rather have that. And of course the radar instead of the sonar. Before we do that though, I'm going to go ahead and use some of these points to go ahead and do that. Soul Spheres, that's what they are. And I'm probably actually going to be playing the easy enough to build my characters up, or the commanders up, a little bit faster. Maybe. I'm going to kind of start out with the HE, but no, I'm going to start out with the AP because right off the bat we got cruisers that spawn in here. And the torpedoes are kind of off the back almost. They're useful, but
I see the battle's on. Prepare to destroy.
This time it won't be.
Here we go again. We've sent an enemy cruiser to the depths.
see, these AP shells are worth it when you have these side on. Now this next area, I'm not too certain of the abilities of the AP because a lot of the other ships are coming at you head on. But mainly what I want to do is try to get
What are you gonna do? Huh? Try to
kind of like a little bit safe here.
joke on a hero? Oh, how no.
And get these torps out.
My minions are on their way to stop you.
I'm trembling with fear.
Now we can start using that. Yeah, let's reduce incoming damage because I'm going to be kind of side on here. Oh, let me... There we go. I want that ghoul out of the game.
Enemy battleship.
Okay, I guess my torpedo did that.
Enemy destroyer sent to swim with the fish.
I gotta remember that once I get out here, they're gonna start spawning on this side, which is gonna be a little bit scary for me.
Well, let me show them. We have here an enemy battleship.
Well, that behemoth's gonna go down a lot quicker than I was expecting.
Dealing with
Let's go ahead and do that.
nothing stopping us now.
Oh boy.
Cruiser sent to swim with the fish. We're dealing with flames. I personally don't mind, but battleship sent to swim with the fish. Probably nothing stopping us now.
Yeah, I'm thinking I switch back to the AP here.
Successful penetration. Target is vulnerable now. Sent an enemy cruiser to the depths. Fallen to enemy.
Oh. Did we lose? No, victory. I wasn't paying attention. Okay then. Wait a second. Did I play on easy? Did it boost me up? Because I just got another thing out of the... Oh, it's for winning in the, in this ship. I'm an idiot. Not as good as I was hoping for, but I'll take it. Gotta take care of something real quick in the chat. Alright, and get back to the game here. Another 15,000 for the silver. And we set the 3 fires that we needed for the daily calendar. And we had 17, so we did 6 more floods. I wasn't even paying attention, but... Oh, wrong place. Yeah, 6 more floods with this thing. Now, we're not going to get any floods, I think, out of playing the... Ice Forged. You can't do anything with the equipment on that, or whatever, the, consumables. But... I mean, it's all about just cycling them pretty much as you have them, or as your team kind of needs them. Pay attention to the other Ice Forged on your team. When they're using their stuff, you don't need to be using yours. But I went for getting the traverse speed instead of the maximum HP, because I kind of feel like that's not as important since you heal up again. Main battery reload after your first shot of the battle and every following third shot. That's going to be important to get those shells flying down range. This might actually do better in this mode, well, in this tier, just because you are within close range for a lot of it, so it might be a little more useful. I'm going to see the engagement ranges, and then I might switch to that, but... cooldown time for the consumables, that's important. And I might actually use the stuff that the soul spheres to improve this stuff, just to get that a little bit better. Instead of using it on my... whatever the thing is. Crimson Dread? Ramming damage taken would be nice, but I'm gonna actually try not to ram things. It used to be a good way to play the game back in the day, but in this game mode, I don't think that it works as well. It's a little harder to do. This is a slower ship than the... I think it was an Iowa that they had before. So I went with the shield duration. I'm trying to help the team out as much as possible. That's why I want the consumable cooldown. Oh, we got 2,000. So we could almost fully do this, and I'd really like to do that. So what does this do? Maximum HP and everything. That could be good. But I think getting this as far up as we can is going to be really useful. So I'm going to go with that. And Toffee looks like she wants to jump up. Get on the lap. What you doing, Toff? You getting up here? But now that's good. That means that I can help the team much better with that going. I like that. Again, probably not as necessary right off the bat in this. But let's go for it. Coffee baby. Keep forgetting that all the other ships... Well, wait, does the destroyer get shields too? I'm assuming I should turn out to the left here and fire from the right, because they're going to spawn over here and over here. Oh yeah, I need to get moving. Yeah, see, right off the bat, these are almost all within 7 kilometers. That's a little bit of a disappointment. Getting a lot of overpens. I mean, that's to be expected. I'm firing at them side on, and they're not really... well armored. Probably didn't need a full salvo on that. Probably should have saved some for that. Getting a few citadels, surprisingly, with all the overpenning. Oh, starting them from a different place.
What are you gonna do? Huh? Try to protect this miserable joke of a hero? Oh, how noble and how foolish.
Oh, I'm looking in the wrong direction here.
Get ready to rumble. This is going to be fun.
Nothing's in range yet for me. Focus on things. Oh, well. All these torps in the water, they're doing their job. Gonna turn a little bit. I want to get right in front of our friendly destroyer that we have to protect. Can't hit anything because we're too far away. Saw that everyone's shields were down, so good idea. Back up a little here, maybe. This isn't exactly like my best ship that I can play for this mode, so. Take the shot anyway.
I'm not afraid of you. You're just bugs. Tiny, meddlesome bugs.
Just so you know.
Gonna go ahead and hold on to that blessing. We don't really need it right now.
Their cruiser's gone.
I'm expecting them to come from a different angle here soon. Stay back here and protect the, it's not as exciting gameplay as I'd like, but, like I said, I'm not really, this isn't really my forte here in this ship, and is there a way to get my, I didn't pay attention to that with the skills or whatever for the commander, but I'm not sure if there's a way to get my range increased. Probably might need to look into that. Looks like our other ice forge is possibly going to go down. Yep. Pushed too far out. Get up here to guard this, now is probably where we should. I was hoping I would have done a little bit more damage trying to protect this, but looks like this is going to be a loss. I kind of want to blame it on that other Ice Forge going so far away from the situation here, like you're supposed to be protecting the prisoner. And I just got mobbed. These guys should have been going nuts on this behemoth, but well, that's game. Looks like we got to do another one in the Ice Forged, and hopefully we can get teammates that don't. Seem to, you know, forget what the point of the game is. I mean, I'm all the way at the bottom, and the other Ice Forged is up higher and everything, but that wasn't the point. He was out there chasing ships instead of defending the area that we're supposed to be defending, which is the little VIP ship, which should have been easier considering it was the destroyer, so there shouldn't have been as much to worry about there. Let's try it again. That was definitely a situation where it would have been good to have that ramming damage, I guess. Probably going to try and put a lot of my points into this since this is the weaker ship for me.
Battle's on.
You got lucky the last couple of times. Now the real fight begins.
Fire!
You've captured the portal. But do you think it will lead you to victory? You are naive.
Okay, let's see what we get ourselves. Oh, this is a different part of the map.
What are you going to do? Huh? Try to
This should be
protect
a little bit more interesting.
of a hero? Oh, how noble.
I thought it would have put the fire out
My minions are on their way to stop you.
going into this mode.
Get ready to rumble. This is going to be fun.
god, the clusterfuck here. I don't think my shells are even making it because of the battleship in front of me. I think that behemoth is really going to be a problem. Probably going to do the same thing that the other one did the last game. Just run right up in here. Probably push out a little ways from this. Mainly I just want to circle around to where I know that behemoth's going to come around that way. See, look at that behemoth going around the other way.
Yeah? Well, let me show you. Found the enemy destroyer. Big one's gone. Everyone hit the target.
Wonder if I should switch to HE just to try and get the fires on him. Oh, I thought I had put myself in reverse. Why are my shells dropping? I'm aiming up.
Fire!
You don't want to repeat it the last time here. Okay, there we go.
That's impossible. I have to admit I've underestimated you. Never
Wow, we actually
Oh boy, they are coming in hot and heavy. Where is our... Where is our ship going? Prisoner, where are you going?
Let's crush that little one.
Oh, we lost our other ice forged again. This might be another loss because I didn't expect our ship to go do anything like that. What is it just gonna ram? What is it doing? Okay, we won. Ooh, no, don't ram. What are you doing? Got to the last Digimon boss, and just before I got a bunch of side quests, so I want to do them first. Tank soon though as reset approaches. Solid. Oh, look at that. We got the Laffy. Well, the Laffy skin. Seriously, has it been moving me up? I think I just realized that it moved me up. Because I shouldn't have been getting those. I didn't pay attention to if it has been doing that. Well, we got that stuff done. Either way, then, if I completed this all the way up to the third one, does it say? Insane. Yeah, it's been moving me up every time I win. That's odd. I wish it wasn't doing that, but hey. Looks like we made our way up. I was just trying to do the easy, but I guess I'll take it. Now we can kind of possibly max this character, or well, the commander out. Yeah, I think we can. Like I said, this is the one that I feel I'm gonna struggle with the most, so... Oh, nope, we're not gonna get it fully maxed out, but... That's still not bad, and then we'll go down to... Get that as high as we can. How much do we have? 130? Can we put any into this? We can. Not much. But every little bit helps. Yeah, I wish I had known that it was moving me up those each time. That's kind of crazy. Now I guess I don't really need to do easy? I don't know, did it... Yeah, because these were all just for beating it on easy, so I gotta go back through and play... I have to go back through and play the... Blazing Dread and the Ice Forged on easy again. Hey, Bad. Welcome back. Sorry, I got caught in the game. Doesn't look like ships made much effort this time, like tanks when they repeat Halloween events. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not too sure that I minded as much. I just wish that if I was playing through those ones, like these should have been unlocked from the get-go, so that I could have been getting points for this already, and that. I mean, I might as well just go and try and get the, whatever caused floods. God, I'm like losing my mind right now, because that, I hate that it did what it did. Oh, wait, not insane. Let's go back down to easy, and we'll do the Blazing Dread. Should stay with a game you know. Yes, no. I know this game. I'm just surprised, like, it shouldn't have been moving me up the tiers without me, you know, accepting for it to do that. Trust me, I know this game. I know this game mode. It's the same one from last year. Well, at least it shouldn't be as difficult now. I'm pretty sure that we were getting those weirder spawns and everything because it was doing what it was doing.
Oh, look who's here. Support heroes prepare to defy the I'll cut you.
This is going to be easy. In and out.
Yeah, this is gonna go a lot quicker.
Look at that. He's
I
captured.
might struggle to get some
Do you think it will lead you to victory?
flooding though. Remember when we had to do Nightmare Circle 5 for that destroyer? Fun times. Yeah, it was.
What are you gonna do? Huh? Try to protect this miserable joke of a
Oh wow, I can still see my torpedoes all the way back there in the other spawn point.
With Mother's help, we'll protect the innocents.
the wrong way here.
Is it just me, or is she... Who do you have here? An enemy base.
Not able to get a fire on that. But I'm pretty sure that's because he's been flooded and repaired it.
They are still in one piece. That's impossible. I have to admit I've underestimated you. Never mind. You'll be destroyed anyway.
All right, buddy. Go save.
Oh, the ship's moving again.
We're dealing with flames. I personally don't mind, but... Problem solved. Nothing's stopping us now.
Oh, we got one flood. Aww. That went way too fast. Yeah, I didn't really push out or do anything, but didn't think that that was the best option. Is it even worth it for me to be doing the... I didn't even think of that. If it's worth it for me to be doing the... these things... It gets me a symbol, but I might already have those symbols. And it gets me this camo, but I don't really use these camos anyway. These are the same symbols that I already have. I think I already have them. It might not be pertinent for me to keep trying to play the easy modes on these. Let me just check. Thinking they'll all be kind of close to each other, I would hope. Yeah, see, I think that's the one right there. And then that's the other one. Yeah, I already have the symbols for them, I'm guessing. I can't remember what the other one looked like for the destroyer. Was it green? No, it wasn't that. Why would they not put it with all the other ones? That might be the one that well, like, that might be the only one that I don't have. Oh, well, it wasn't in here. It was in the missions. Yeah, it was a little green squiggly symbol. I don't know if I saw it. Might have. Oh, I'm gonna need to change the name of this whenever I upload it because it wasn't easy. I was just trying to do the easy, but I ended up getting all the way to all the way to hard and completing that, and then I'm at insane. I can try to do that, but I'll save that for a different stream. I'm probably just gonna grind through these to get more of the points. The crimson spheres, so that I can spend those. Go ahead and do that. But that'll do it for this stream. And I'll work on the other stuff later. I do need to do my bureau stuff, so I'll probably jump on to that. But anyway, actually I'll move this. I'm going to play the next one I'm going to play is to get the flooding. I'll go back in and try the destroyer and a higher and the normal or whatever to do that. But thank you guys for stopping by. For anyone who's new, I do have Facebook, X, and a Discord channel that my mod who's in here right now, DGen, made for me. I don't really post all that often, but if you did want to get a hold of me, that's probably the easiest way. I'll also be uploading this to YouTube. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you. Definitely appreciate that. There should be links or buttons to any of my social media on either platform that you found me on. If not, you can always look me up by my gamer tag, which is CrypticXeno13. It's right up there in the upper right-hand corner. And trying to think. Is there anything I'm missing? Can't think of it. I guess we can go ahead and look for someone else to raid. If there's anyone else streaming right now. Especially maybe like in this game. Let's see if we can find someone playing Legends here. Is there anyone else playing this game mode? It doesn't look like it. Let's try. Let's check this guy's stream out. Alright, give me a second. Also, thank you guys for putting up with the ads. I apologize for them. I know they suck, but they do help build a little bit of revenue for the channel, so I appreciate you guys sticking through them. Let's go ahead and get this raid going. Also, I do have a new Steam code giveaway. I forgot to start it. Disregard. I will have it started for the next stream. I apologize. But there we go. We're going to get this raid going. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I'm not very good, but hey, I try to have fun. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good night, a good day, or a good morning, whatever it is, wherever you're at. And as always, peace.